Today, again, the DCP party of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gashagua issued another statement, and this time round, the Secretary General of DCP, John Methu, equally attacked President William Ruto, and he amplified more what his boss Rigathi Gashagua said recently about 4 years in office of William Ruto. Now today it is stamped after many people raised the concern, including those who dine with William Ruto, Kimani Ichung'wah and the likes, Junet Mohammed. They came out gun blazing at Rigathi Gashagua, saying that he's a man who has a dark heart, and they were missing the points. They never said that everything that Gashagua said about William Ruto were false, in as much as they were tainting the name of Rigathi Gashagua. In a way, they wanted to pay back and revenge after Rigathi Gashagua deconstructing President William Ruto. I want you to watch this video. Thereafter, I'll give you a dissection of today's analysis.
Those in power, which allegation is false, identify it and provide the evidence on abductions, disappearances, and killings. How many cases have been reported since 2022? How many have been investigated? And how many people have been successfully prosecuted? On the manifesto, of all the promises William Ruto made to the people of Kenya in 2022, which one, just one, which one has been delivered after 4 years? Publish the scorecard. The biggest question, if William Ruto deserves another term, what precisely is the measurable improvement in the life of an ordinary Kenyan after his 4-year presidency? Secondly, we have had one.
Now, there are many reasons why John Methu today equally issued this statement, hitting on President William Ruto and also amplifying more what Rigathi Gashagua had said. And I'm going to give you the reasons why they had again to talk to the public on the same issues. But again, I'm concerned about the message of John Methu. Number one, he was asking President William Ruto to make sure that whatever Rigathi Gashagua said is untrue, and if that is untrue, therefore he should present an evidence to Kenyans to determine themselves. So Methu here was taking jam offensive and asked William Ruto to talk something into some of the recent things that have been happening in Kenya, including the abductions, disappearances, killings, and also wanted to know how many cases were reported and how many cases have been investigated, or rather who has been prosecuted. That is a very thick and let me say heavy point John Methu is presenting to William Ruto. That is why I told you earlier that he is risking an arrest, because John Methu cannot compare him to Rigathi Gashagua. There are many reasons why Rigathi Gashagua can say anything and also go scot-free. Number one is because he has been loved so much, and the people of Mount Kenya have shown their support to him and his DCP party. So they know if they touch Rigathi Gashagua, then hell will break loose. But for John Methu, I mean, he's just a senator. Yeah, that's why I said that he's risking so much to talk so many details into the governance of, or rather the leadership of William Samoei Ruto. Now, another thing that John Methu said, he asked President William Ruto to come clear, because there are many promises that he made since 2022. He should come out clearly and indicate what has been cleared, what kind of promise he had made in a certain region that has been fulfilled. He said that, in fact, upon doing that, it will embarrass William Ruto more, because most of the projects have not been completed, despite the fact that William Ruto could reach in such projects to introduce the laborers and the contractor, and equally when he makes an accidental mistake of going back there, anawambia anajui contractor yenu alikuwa anachelewa sana, nimefuta yeye kazi, we need a new contractor. That has been the norm. Yeah, so here John Methu is smoking out President William Ruto, saying that all his promises are fake. He has never fulfilled even a single promise, and therefore in so doing he wanted to broaden. He wanted to add weight to the points of his boss Rigathi Gashagua when he attacked equally William Ruto. And remember, the attack of Rigathi Gashagua and Ruto was one of the biggest insult and the biggest, let me say, blackmail, because Rigathi Gashagwa was exposing the deaths that have happened in Kenya, including the Raila Odinga's death, saying that there are many things that are happening behind the scenes, and that there is a way that the government of the day, and that is William Ruto, is sacrificing young men and women. Some people are died, others are killed in police cells. So much is happening, and that is why John Methu is asking, among the promises you have given so far, which one is done, so that even opposition can give credit where it is due. This has come as a result of being attacked. Rigathi Gashagua has been attacked recently by the lieutenants of William Ruto. Those who we're talking about, the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah, the likes of Junet Mohammed. Yes, they came actually gun blazing, saying that Rigathi Gashagua is a tribal bigot, someone who cannot lead this country, that the job he was given as the deputy, he refused, or rather he was incapable of holding that office, according to them. So this is a way, I said that there are many reasons why this happened today, because initially Rigathi Gashagua did the same conference, he talked with the press and gave details, and in fact he shared some of the very dangerous information about William Ruto's government. So there are many reasons why they had to convene another meeting. Number one, they wanted to tell the public the truth, that they are going to stand on their grounds, that if William Ruto feels that everything he has done is okay, then he should go on and publish them. He should go on and say about them, because as it goes, things are gonna be so hard going forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about this, it tells you that people are not asleep in Kenya, and Rigathi Gashagua and the entire DCP party realized that the only thing towards prominence, and the only thing towards being successful as a party, as a national party, they must be talked about each and every time. Recently Rigathi Gashagua shook the houses and everything, and in a state house. So it has been the talk of town. It has been a debate that is ongoing, till now. So they realize that fire, that vigor is reducing. So that is why equally they did the same thing today, so that wakumbushe wa Kenya how bad William Ruto is. But remember, even William Ruto is hellbound, and he knows that things are not okay, and therefore is trying to seal some of the loopholes that are threatening the stability of his government. But it's a matter of time. We wait and see how it goes, because whatever Rigathi Gashagua is saying is very sensitive, and we expect more from him, because he's a man who knows how to hit. He's a man who knows how to revenge. Even with the words, he can make you cry. I know someone like Kithure Kindiki has been going through hell, actually. In the hands of Rigathi Gashagua, Kindiki ameona mengi. Anyway, I don't know what you think about John Methu's speech today. I felt that for John Methu it was a kind of too much, because serikali ya Ruto, you understand how it goes. So write your comment down there in the comment section, and if you are new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.